Yo, 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 what is up, YouTube? It is the Junkie, and I am back with Comic Book Haul. I believe this is number 13. I did a poll on my channel Friday night, and I asked for what should I look for at the flea market, and I gave a bunch of number 1 issues from Image and Wildcats. I believe Wildcats won. And Cyberforce, I think, was number 2. But I found a bunch that I found most of the ones that I had on my list, but I did find some other number 1s, notable mentions that I want to include. I did do a poll Saturday night for which X title I should look for. But unfortunately today, guys, Sunday, I did not go to the flea market. I woke up and it was 38 degrees at 9 o'clock in the morning. And that's just too cold. And so what will happen is, Thursday I work till 12 p.m. and there's a shop that I go to for a guy that used to be in the flea market, but now he has his own shop, and he opens at noon. So, and I'm off Friday. So Thursday I will go to him and find the winner of that poll. Right now, Uncanny X-Men is in the lead, and I think Uncanny X-Men they're probably real neck and neck by now. There's like 107 votes in, and they're kind of neck and neck. So stay tuned. I will do that. I will put up another poll today for something you would like in my collection. I'm probably gonna do that weekly. Like what title, and I'll run it between two titles, a Marvel one and a DC one, and whatever you vote on, I'll pull that out of my collection and I'll show you guys what I have. Or a portion of what I have, because a lot of it's still not sorted yet. It's still kind of mixed in. So, anyways, enough rambling. Thank you again, guys. Over 15,000 subscribers. I'm like 15,200. I can't even believe it. My channel it's grown 5 times over the past week, and I'm pretty shocked, and I'm amazed, and I appreciate all the support. And I know a lot of people are here for my shorts, so just stay. I will make more shorts, and mainly the focus will be comic books. So if you're not into comic books, stay. Maybe you will get into comics. Who knows? Or at least enjoy the content. And for my comic book viewers, know that the focus of this channel will always strictly be comics. So don't get upset if you see shorts about football or whatever. But anyways, let's go ahead and show you guys what I found. Surprisingly, I only found 1 copy of Wildcats number 1. I know, usually I could find more than that, but I did only find 1 copy. And the winner, the second place, I believe second place was Cyberforce. So I did find 1, 2, 3 copies of Volume 1. And I did find 1 copy of Volume 2. So that's pretty cool. And then, let me just show you the ones that were in the poll. The next one in the poll, which I think my wife voted on, she wanted to see Death Blow. So I did find 1 copy of Death Blow number 1, the all-black cover. And then I did find, let me see, right here. This was another one that was in the poll, with Shadowhawk. Here's Volume 1, Issue 1. So I did find 1 copy of that. Now, Volume 2 was the big hit of the day. I found 6 copies of Volume 2, number 1. The all-black with the silver. I just love that cover, man. It's just it's a cool cover. And it's something I know we always pass up in the dollar bins or 50-cent bins. So I did find 6 copies of that. So that's pretty cool. Now for the honorable mentions, of course, you know you're always going to find this book here. Turok, number 1. And I did find 3 copies of that, so that's pretty cool. And then an honorable mention is a book that I've seen there a lot, but I don't really see anybody showing a video. And I know it's 90s comics and no one really collects this, but I like comic books, so I'm going to collect whatever. And I love doing polls, and I love hunting for stuff. I love giving myself a challenge, so I love doing these polls and see what I can find. But Wildstar, tell me that's not a badass cover, guys. I love this cover. I think it's pretty cool. But I did find 4 copies of Wildstar #1. So that's the books. That's the #1 books that I did find in the challenge. Now for some just random books that I found. I didn't realize that Bloodshot had as many keys as it did. So I did find this Bloodshot Yearbook #1. It's not a key, but I did need it for my collection. Here's another minor key, Bloodshot #0. Just another badass cover. And all these here are going to be minor keys. Bloodshot #6. Bloodshot #7. Bloodshot #9. And I did find 3 copies of this. When I did find these books, I was kind of towards the end of my hunting. It was still cold outside, so I was kind of cold. So I was kind of rushing to get done. Now for some other books. Here's Youngblood #3, which is another minor key. I believe it's the first appearance of Supreme. And this book here, this might be a book that I add to my collect as many as I can in 2024. And that's Deathmate Red. And I just love that cover. Rob Liefeld. And don't look at the tag. I did not pay $3. This was a $1 book. Actually less, 50 cents. Because the one vendor I go to, he does 2 for $1. So that's where I found most of these books. Pit #6. Max #2. Max, I think, has been optioned for a show. So anytime I can find those, I'm going to pick them up. I actually needed this when I was digging for the Shadowhawk #1. Shadowhawk #2. I actually needed that for my run. And this here is a minor key, Wildcats #2. And that's it on the image stuff, guys. So, yeah, pretty cool that I found these books. I like doing these little challenges. Like I said, it gives me something to hunt for other than just kind of looking for whatever. So I did find these 2 books. I need these for my run. Blaze #5. And Blaze #6. Thought that was cool. I'll save these for last. I did find a couple minor keys. What the Xmas Special #10. Darkhawk #2. Another minor key. Pretty badass Spider-Man Hobgoblin Darkhawk. Another minor key. I believe it's the first appearance of Ravage in 2099. I did find 2 copies of that. Minor keys. Always pick this up if I can find it. X-Force 10. I believe it's the 3rd appearance of Deadpool. And that is it for all the Marvel books. So now for DC. Minor key. Detective Comics 685. I believe it's the first appearance of this character here. And then I did find a bunch of Batman Legends of the Dark Knight. Number 167. These later issues are kind of hard to find. At least harder for me to find in the dollar bins. And this is another run here that I'm almost complete. I want to say I was like 30 issues away from being complete. And I did find a few yesterday at the flea market. And there's 168. 169. 170. 171. And I believe this went to 185 issues, I believe. 172, 173, 182, 183. And these later issues, like I said, these later issues are a little bit harder for me to find. Actually, it wasn't. I guess it's later than 185. There's 188 and 189. So it must have went maybe 190, 195. Another minor key here, Batman 472. I believe first appearance of this lady here. Found a couple of these, and I'm almost complete with this series here too. Batman and the Outsiders, Volume 1. There's issue number 10 and issue number 8. Super excited about that. And I know you guys are gonna laugh, but I just want to complete these 2 runs. They're relatively easy to complete, strictly out of the dollar bins, and that's Justice League Europe. There's 47. Let me see here. Okay, that's the only Justice League Europe that I got. But I needed that for my run. So then we have Justice League America / International, issue number 0. and 93, 76 and 97, issue 74, issue 71, issue number 90, issue number 92, and issue number 94. And that there almost finishes my collection of that. And now for a few books, just because I found these and it's playoff weekend. My Cowboys got fucking slaughtered by the Green Bay Packers, but luckily for me, the Green Bay Packers lost last night, so I'm excited about that. So they're basically just got 1 week further than we did. Okay, so I found these Super Pro Special Edition #1. Found that, and then I also found the Super Bowl Special Edition collector's item, first edition. So I found those two. And then I found issue number 1, which is a minor key. And I found number 6, which I guess is a recalled issue. Something about this character here. So yeah, I found that in the actually 50 cents. So not too bad. Let me get the angle on that better. There we go. But yeah, that's my haul, guys. That's what I found on Saturday. Not a lot. I think like 63 books. Like I said, I like doing these challenges, so stay tuned for more. Like I said, I will go on Thursday and Friday to get the X-Books, because there's a lot of X-Books just hanging out at the flea market and this guy's shop, so it'll be pretty fun to find what I can find. Maybe I'll do like look for newsstands on those books or something. I'll put a spin on it. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for subscribing to my channel and liking my videos and sticking around. Stay tuned for more videos on comics, shorts on funny stuff, and movies. And it's a Junkie, and I'm out. Peace.